Hi, my name is Cambria Carter. I'm currently a student at GCU and I'm getting my master's in secondary education in STEM. And this video is an assignment about dispositions of learners. So the first question is, what is the teacher's role in supporting learning, improving planning and practices, upholding professional expectations, and collaboratively advancing the profession? So to answer the first question, a teacher's role has a wide range of responsibilities because teachers are caretakers, they are mentors, they are therapists, they are disciplinarians, and more than that, because they are the ones who are creating a safe and supportive environment for their students to learn. Um, they are also fostering critical thinking, allowing students to understand other perspectives as well as dig deeper into the conversation. And they are also helping students engage in meaningful ways as well, as far as, guiding them with feedback to help them grow in their educational process. Um, the second part of this question was to improve planning and practices. And I would say to be effective and responsive, teachers need to analyze student data. Which assignments worked, which worksheets worked, what didn't work, what assignments worked, what websites were kids engaged in, what really helped them be curious and further their thought process during the lesson, as well as collaborating with peers and staying informed with new educational researches as well as instructional strategies. Um, Also, I would say collaborating with your team, your colleagues that, are not within your team but also help in other content areas. Um, your administrators and your external stakeholders. Everybody in that group helps develop or create the best practices. They also help with new resources that maybe somebody didn't know about. They also co develop lesson plans um, and advocate for their students. Students need teachers to root for them. They need those people to be like, hey, yeah, he or she's got this. They got this. And students enjoy and can feel that support, which would help create and continue their educational process. The next question is, what professional dispositions of learners do I currently possess that will make me a successful teacher? I would say responsibility and accountability. Um, Me taking accountability for what I do helps me and helps others, respect each other. I try to be as transparent as I can be so that way there is no miscommunication. Um, and if there is any communication miscommunication, I choose to take responsibility on anything that I might have misinformed or I misinterpreted. I choose to respect everybody in the same way, which is another disposition I have, which is fairness, because I have been taught that life is not fair, and I have experienced that life is not fair. So, with me treating everybody on the same playing field with respect, with fairness, there can be no mishaps. Um, Another disposition that I have is dedication. If I can show up for myself, I can show up for my kids and I can show up for my colleagues. And that is that's where my mind, that's where my goal, that's where I stand on, is my dedication. Those are the dispositions that I have grown into over the years. The things that I need to work on are adapting. I get really nervous teaching at a new school, teaching new content area. I get nervous just being around a lot of different people because I never know how people are going to perceive me. I also need to work on curiosity for my students because sometimes I feel like my students are not curious enough to continue their learning process, as well as reflection, because my work may not even be effective for them to be curious enough. So those are the things that I need to work on. The last question is reflecting on my own personal dispositions of learners related to education. Explain how I will uphold and adhere to academic and professional integrity. As a current teacher candidate, I choose to uphold my academic and professional integrity by implementing. I'm sorry. Excuse me. By implementing ethical standards in all of my teaching areas, as well as being honest and respectful, and continuing my education process. I believe that it will not stop here. I come from a family of people who have their PhDs. So I choose to get my PhD and continue my education process. But yeah, I am excited about being a teacher. Being in school has given me the confidence and the encouragement that I need to continue not just my educational pathway, but my professional pathway. And I thank GCU for giving me the opportunity. Thank you. Bye.